What's up, everybody? Mr. OG Games here, and yes, another episode in the series, The Road to Castle 30. We are continuing our progress, and things are starting to speed up as far as levels go. We're kind of at the point now where we are losing our what they call noob protection and noob guidance, meaning that they have acknowledged that we are far enough into the game to where we should know what the hell we're doing, and we're not going to get as much guidance as we should, which is fine for me being a seasoned player. But for the new player, this can be the point where it either makes or breaks you as a player. Are you going to still know what you should be doing? Or are you going to just fold up camp and stop playing? So this is a big turning point, and hopefully most of you guys will decide to push forward and continue your journey in the world of War and Order. Now, we were able to get our third barracks and, of course, bring that up a few levels. At this point, I'm going to build with gems. Just because we have a few, get it up a few levels. Not using all the gems that we have, because we want to keep those for some later builds and maybe some speed ups. Looking through some other things, we can get the Hall of War now, and this is where you can use this building to level up to make a bigger rally. A rally is where you host a rally, and depending on your war hall size, the bigger the size of the war hall, the more people that you can accommodate in your rally. With each level that goes up, you'll be able to fit more of your alliance members and their troops within your rally march. That's rallying to the ruins, rallying against other players. So that's a pretty big building, I guess you could say. You do need glory swords in order to raise this up. Glory swords you can get from certain events, certain aspects of winning them when you do certain. What's the word I'm looking for? Event goals, I guess you could say. But the biggest thing is when we get to level 10, and that's what our next biggest milestone. That's going to open up the merchant ship, and that is where you can focus on trading for those glory swords to get them that way. And ultimately, the other way is to either buy them with gems or buy gems to use gems to get them. So in other words, your gems are going to come in handy for the glory swords. Right now we're continuing to level up our troops. The fashion in which I'm doing so is pretty much to make it even across the board, because I'm looking for some basically rewards and getting each tier of troop up to a certain point, just to unlock some rewards for that. And once we've gotten to a certain point with the rewards, then I'm going to go ahead and start focusing on what our city is going to do, and that's going to be, we're going to set up to be a more offensive city. So that's the direction we'll take. As we're moving along here, I needed to upgrade a couple of the medic tents to get us up to where we could unlock our next castle level, and that's what we're doing right now. So I did have to get the old hammer out, spend 200 gems for 24 hours, and that way we can get this pushed and get going in that direction. Now, all this that you've seen me do here, I've not really been using the speed ups on the bigger items, just because I'm a hoarder, man. I like to save them for the things that I really want them for. So all this isn't taking place in one playthrough. This is over the course of actually a day. I believe. And of course, a lot of things that happen off camera are like training the troops, gathering, killing some monsters. So these are things that I'm doing kind of off camera, because nobody wants to see me just kill monsters all day, or send out gathers. So I'm trying to save the bigger moments for you guys, and of course sending out one or two here or there. But our main focus right now is to get us up and get this Castle 10 started. Now that we've approached this point, of course, we're going to be able to unlock some more land. So that is why I've left a couple spots available there. And when we unlock Castle 10, we're going to get into the stone aspect of the game. So not only will we need wood, food, but we'll need stone. And we're going to need stone to level up some of these buildings as well. So not only with the new land opening up, our choices are going to have to come down to, the direction we take. Are we going to go ahead and add and maximize all the stone quarries that we can get within our city? Or are we going to use the available slots to get some more medical tents? Or, that's where your city really is going to unfold. Do we want to be able to harvest more resources within our city? Or do we want to be able to help our hospital and our barracks grow faster and rely more on getting resources from gathering? So that's a choice that we're going to have to make here in the next episode. So I'm looking for some feedback, since I am going to be giving this castle away. If you guys have any comments on what direction you think we should go, I'm more open to hear your suggestions. That way we can kind of do this as a group. And I'm not going to have this castle when it's done, so it's going to be to a lucky subscriber. So feedback is welcome. But going down the list of to-dos, level 10, as you know, is our next milestone, as I've said. And that's where we're going to start making some of these choices. So feedback is a must. And of course, if I don't get any, I'm going to do it the way I do it. It all boils down to that. But I love to hear from you guys, and like to know what you're thinking, what your thoughts are. We're going to, once we get this level 10 up, we're going to get the merchant ship. We're going to start working on some equipment, and we can start getting some things to help our beast out by the merchant ship. So we're getting ready to open up a whole lot of possibilities. Our next milestone really after 10 is level 12, and that's only for a couple things really. And then our next major milestone is level 15 castle. That's when we're going to get into iron. And that is the struggle that I find. It takes longer. It doesn't really take more of it to do anything, but it does take more time to gather to get it. So we're going to rely on our alliance and our alliance farms. We'll end up going ahead and moving our castle as well. So we're going to keep that in mind also, and try to find a place to put that and park it. And yeah, we got a lot of things coming up, a lot of decisions to make. I'm still pumping our Lord skill points into development. This is just going to help us grow quicker. And once we get things leveled out, we're going to move those around a little bit. But as always, if you guys like the video, smash the thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, y'all keep gaming. And I'll see you in the next one.